Dream big, but remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. They fuel disappointment. Denzel Washington's words echo through every corner of life, reminding us that ambition without direction is futile. Goals give your dreams form, transforming imagination into action. But the key lies not in setting goals alone, it's in the everyday grind, the discipline to move forward no matter how small the steps. Discipline, as he says, is the bridge between goals and accomplishments, and it's built by showing up every day, even when life pulls you toward comfort, distraction, or doubt. Watch this every day and change your life, because every day presents two choices: keep growing or stay the same. There will be moments when you fail, but Denzel teaches that failure is not something to fear, it's something to embrace. Fail big, he says, because failure carries lessons that success cannot. Each stumble along the way teaches resilience, sharpens your skills, and clarifies what really matters. When you fall, get back up. When things don't go as planned, adjust, but never quit. Success isn't a straight path. It zigzags through challenges, but it's those twists and turns that shape you. Success isn't just about the destination, it's about who you become on the journey. Every failure refines you, humbles you, and forces you to think differently. It teaches you to persist when things get tough, and reminds you that growth happens outside your comfort zone. If you don't fail, you're not even trying, Denzel emphasizes. The real risk lies in standing still, in avoiding discomfort, and in waiting for the perfect moment that never comes. Progress comes from consistent effort, not from sporadic bursts of motivation. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes with your mood. But discipline? Discipline remains. It's the muscle you strengthen every day when you choose to show up, whether you feel like it or not. Don't confuse movement with progress, Denzel warns. Activity isn't the same as productivity. You could run in place all day and get nowhere. Purpose and intentional action are what propel you forward. So each task, each step, should align with your greater vision. It's easy to dream, but the real challenge lies in execution. What separates those who succeed from those who merely wish is the ability to act consistently. Every small win matters. It's the little things: waking up on time, staying focused, following through, that compound over time to create success. Denzel reminds us that consistency builds character and momentum. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up day after day, no matter what. As you keep at it, something incredible happens. Your mindset shifts, your habits align with your goals, and progress becomes inevitable. To get something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. This line pushes you to break free from routines that no longer serve you. Growth requires discomfort, and change demands action. The same effort that kept you afloat yesterday won't take you where you want to be tomorrow. If you're not willing to challenge yourself, to take risks, and to step into the unknown, you'll remain trapped in the familiar. Life rewards those who dare, those who push beyond fear and embrace uncertainty. There will be days when the weight feels too heavy, when doubt creeps in, and quitting seems easier than continuing. But Denzel's message is clear: you can't give up. It's in those tough moments that champions are made. When you keep moving forward despite exhaustion, frustration, and fear, you unlock a new version of yourself. This is where the transformation happens, when you realize that the obstacles you face are not there to stop you, but to test your commitment to the path you've chosen. The people who inspire the world are not the ones who had it easy. They are the ones who refuse to quit. Every great achievement comes with sacrifice. Denzel's words don't aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference. Remind you that life is about more than just personal success. It's about leaving an impact, helping others, and making the world better because you were here. Your life's purpose is not measured in dollars, but in the value you create for others. So don't just focus on accumulating wealth or status. Aim to inspire, to uplift, and to be of service. When your actions are rooted in purpose, success becomes inevitable. The energy you put into helping others will always come back to you in ways you never imagined. It's a ripple effect. When you grow, you encourage those around you to grow as well. And that is the ultimate measure of success. becoming the kind of person who inspires others to believe in themselves. Every day is an opportunity to rewrite your story. It doesn't matter where you started or how many times you've stumbled. What matters is the choice you make right now. You have the power to change your life by changing your actions. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship, Denzel warns. Challenges are what make you stronger. They force you to rise. Comfort keeps you stagnant. If you want to grow, you have to lean into the discomfort and embrace the struggle. Take ownership of your journey. No one else is responsible for your dreams. Stop waiting for permission, for perfect conditions, or for someone to rescue you. It's on you. Your future self is counting on you to act now. Don't waste time wondering if you're good enough or ready enough. Start where you are, with what you have, and trust that every effort you make will bring you closer to your goals. The most powerful tool you have is your mindset. What you believe about yourself determines what you're capable of achieving. If you believe in your potential, there is no limit to what you can accomplish. But belief alone isn't enough. You must back it with relentless action. Every day, you get the chance to prove yourself to yourself. Make this the day you stop holding back. Make this the day you commit fully to your dreams. Keep working, keep striving, Denzel urges. There is no magic formula for success, just hard work, perseverance, and faith. Trust the process, even when the results are not immediately visible. The seeds you plant today will grow in time, but only if you keep watering them. The journey will test you, but it will also reward you. There's no shortcut to greatness, only the grind. But the beauty of the grind is that it shapes you into someone you never imagined you could become. So, watch this every day. Let these words sink in. Let them remind you of your power, your potential, and your purpose. You are capable of greatness, but it's up to you to claim it. Don't wait for someday, start today. Show up, stay disciplined, embrace failure, and trust in the journey. And when the challenges come, and they will remember Denzel's parting wisdom, fall forward. Every fall is a step closer to the person you were born to be. Keep moving forward, no matter how hard the fall. Falling forward means you're still in motion, still making progress, and still growing. It means you see failure not as the end, but as part of the process, a lesson preparing you for what's next. Life isn't about avoiding obstacles, but learning to navigate through them. Even when the road feels endless, you keep walking, crawling if you must, because success belongs to those who persist long after others have stopped. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that every small action matters. Some days, progress will feel invisible, but it's there building silently beneath the surface, like roots growing deep before the first leaves sprout. Your job is to trust the process, even when you don't see immediate results. Denzel reminds us that success doesn't happen overnight. It's earned through hard work, sacrifice, and faith in the journey. You never know when the breakthrough will come, he says, but it will if you don't quit. You must be patient with yourself and your progress. Growth is never linear. It comes with setbacks, doubts, and delays. But setbacks don't define you. What defines you is how you respond. Will you let challenges break you, or will you let them build you? Every setback is a setup for a comeback, and every detour is an opportunity to find a better path. Success isn't about never falling, it's about how quickly you get back up, learn, and keep going. Discipline isn't glamorous, but it's necessary. It's the quiet commitment to keep showing up, especially on the days you don't feel like it. It's waking up early when no one is watching, staying late when no one is clapping, and doing the hard work when there's no applause. These moments of solitude and sacrifice are where champions are made. Greatness isn't found in the spotlight, it's built in the shadows, where persistence outlasts procrastination and action overcomes hesitation. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. This is one of Denzel's most profound lessons. Comfort may feel good, but it stagnates you. Hardship pushes you to evolve, forces you to innovate, and teaches you resilience. The struggle is part of the story, and it's what makes the success at the end so meaningful. If you avoid difficulty, you rob yourself of the growth that comes with it. Lean into the discomfort. It's where your potential lies waiting to be unlocked. The question is, will you choose what's easy, or will you choose what's worth it? Because success demands sacrifice. It asks you to give up temporary pleasures for long-term fulfillment, to trade convenience for commitment, and to push beyond your limits. There will be days when you question whether the journey is worth it. But remember this: the pain of discipline weighs ounces, while the pain of regret weighs tons. One day, you'll look back and be grateful you didn't quit when things got tough. And along the way, don't forget why you started. Your dreams are bigger than yourself. They're your gift to the world. Don't aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference. This is the heart of Denzel's message. Your life isn't just about personal success, it's about making an impact. When you focus on adding value to the lives of others, success becomes a byproduct. You grow by lifting others, by contributing, by giving your best even when no one expects it. Purpose fuels passion, and passion fuels perseverance. When your goals align with your purpose, quitting is no longer an option. You wake up each day with a fire inside you, knowing that your work matters not just for you, but for those you inspire, serve, and uplift. And that's where true fulfillment lies, not in awards or recognition, but in the knowledge that your journey has meaning. Each day is a blank canvas, a chance to paint the life you envision. It doesn't matter how yesterday went or how many times you've fallen before. All that matters is the choice you make today. Will you move forward or stay the same? Will you let fear win, or will you dare to take the next step? The power is in your hands, and the time is now. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Success isn't a destination, it's a decision you make every single day. And when doubt creeps in, when fear tries to paralyze you, remember Denzel's words. I prayed to God to give me the strength to remain faithful. Faith is not just about believing that things will work out, it's about trusting yourself enough to keep going when you don't have all the answers. Faith is what carries you through the darkest moments, reminding you that everything you're working toward will be worth it. So, keep going, keep striving, keep falling forward. Let every failure be a step toward success, every challenge a lesson, and every setback a setup for a greater comeback. You are stronger than you think, braver than you know, and more capable than you realize. Greatness isn't something you wait for, it's something you create through your actions, your choices, and your relentless pursuit of your dreams. Watch this every day. Let these words sink deep into your soul. Let them remind you of the fire within, the dreams waiting to be realized, and the person you are becoming through every struggle, every triumph, and every step you take forward. Your life can change if you decide to change it, and the journey begins right now. There is no perfect moment. This moment is all you have. Every second you hesitate, every day you delay, is an opportunity slipping through your fingers. But it's never too late to begin again. You don't need permission, and you don't need to have everything figured out. Start small, start messy, but start. Take one step, then another, and soon the momentum will build. Momentum breeds motivation, and with every bit of progress, your confidence will grow. Action is the antidote to fear. When you act, fear shrinks. When you stall, fear consumes you. So act boldly. Keep the vision of your future self in mind, the person you want to become. Imagine how they walk, how they think, how they face challenges. Then start living as that version of yourself today, even if it feels like pretending at first. Habits shape identity, and identity shapes outcomes. The more you act in alignment with who you aspire to be, the more naturally those habits will become part of you. In time, they will define you, and your dream life will become your real life. Ease is a temptation, but hard work is a necessity. This isn't just about grinding for achievements, it's about finding fulfillment through effort. Growth lies in the work. Satisfaction comes not from the destination, but from knowing you gave your all along the way. There is beauty in becoming, in evolving into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable. Every time you push yourself beyond what you thought possible, you expand your limits. You redefine what's achievable, not just for yourself, but for those who look up to you. You may not realize it, but people are watching. Your effort, your persistence, and your attitude in the face of adversity inspire others to believe in their own potential. You are someone's example of what's possible. That's why giving up is never an option. It's bigger than you. Your dreams are connected to those of others. Your success paves the way for them to rise too. Your perseverance could be the light someone else needs in their darkest moment. And when you succeed, you become a beacon, proving that ordinary people can do extraordinary things through consistency and grit. And remember, success isn't the end of the road, impact is. Achievements are fleeting, but the difference you make in the lives of others lasts. The legacy you leave is not in the things you accumulate, but in the lives you touch. So as you strive for greatness, do so with humility and purpose. Lift others as you climb. Success is sweetest when it's shared, and your journey is most meaningful when it serves others along the way. You won't always feel motivated, but that's okay. You don't need to feel ready, you just need to begin. The hardest part is always the start, but once you take that first step, the path becomes clearer. And when the days get hard, fall back on your discipline. Discipline will carry you through the moments when motivation runs out. It will remind you why you started, even when your mind tries to convince you to quit. Failure will come, it's inevitable. But failure is never final unless you let it be. Each setback is a chance to adjust, to grow, and to try again. Success isn't reserved for the lucky. It belongs to those who keep going, who rise one more time than they fall. And if you fall forward. Make every failure count. Learn from it, build on it, and use it as fuel to push harder. One day, you'll look back on the struggles, the long nights, the moments of doubt, and you'll realize that they were the building blocks of your success. You'll see how every obstacle shaped you, how every delay taught you patience, and how every fall made you stronger. Success isn't a gift. It's earned through sweat, tears, and relentless effort. And the greatest reward isn't just what you achieve, but who you become in the process. So keep moving, keep striving, keep falling forward. You are capable of more than you know, and the life you dream of is waiting. But dreams don't work unless you do. Make today the day you stop waiting and start building. Let every decision, every action, and every moment be a step toward the future you want. Watch this every day and let it remind you of your potential. You have everything you need within you. The power to change, to grow, to rise, it's all inside. Don't waste another moment doubting. Believe, act, and fall forward. And one day, when you reach the top of the mountain you've been climbing, you'll look back at the journey and smile. Not just because you made it, but because you became exactly who you were meant to be along the way. And when you stand at the peak, you'll realize that the destination was never really the goal. It was the person you had to become to get there. Every struggle, every sacrifice, every moment of doubt was shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. That's the real prize, the transformation that takes place along the way. You'll understand that the greatest victories aren't external achievements, they're the battles you win within yourself. It's overcoming self-doubt, conquering fear, and silencing the voice that said you weren't enough. But here's the thing, your journey doesn't end at the summit. Life isn't about reaching one mountaintop and stopping there. Once you reach one peak, you'll see other mountains ahead, bigger challenges waiting, new goals calling you higher. That's the beauty of growth, it's endless. There's always another level to reach, another way to improve, another dream to chase. And that's what makes life exciting. The constant evolution, the process of becoming more. You'll also realize that success isn't meant to be a lonely road. On the way up, it's easy to think that you have to do everything on your own. But true fulfillment comes when you learn to build with others, to lift people as you climb, and to share the journey. Your struggles make you empathetic, your growth makes you generous, and your success gives you the power to uplift those who are still finding their way. Never forget that every experience you go through, good or bad, has a purpose. Life is shaping you in ways you may not understand right now. Trust that every obstacle is preparing you for something greater. Those moments of difficulty are polishing you like a diamond under pressure. Without the grind, without the heat, you wouldn't shine the same way. So, when the pressure mounts, don't run from it, embrace it. You are being prepared for the life you've been dreaming of. And no matter how high you climb or how much success you achieve, stay humble. Humility keeps you grounded. It reminds you that your success is not just about your hard work, but also about the people who believed in you, the opportunities that came your way, and the grace that carried you through the tough times. Use your success as a tool to serve others. Leave a legacy not just of wealth, but of wisdom, kindness, and impact. Be remembered not for what you took, but for what you gave. There will be moments when you wonder if all the effort is worth it. Days when the weight of your dreams feels too heavy, when the road ahead seems too long, and when quitting feels like the easier option. In those moments, remind yourself why you started. Reconnect with the vision that set your soul on fire. Remember that every great achievement requires patience, perseverance, and the willingness to keep going when others would stop. And when you feel like you've given everything and still aren't seeing results, know that the breakthrough is often just around the corner. So many people quit right before the tide turns. Don't let that be you. Keep showing up. Keep pushing. Keep believing. Success doesn't happen at once. It's the result of relentless effort built over time. Each day you keep going. You're laying one more brick, building the life you've always wanted. The only way you lose is if you stop. It doesn't matter how slow your progress is. As long as you keep moving forward, you are winning. Every small victory counts, every lesson matters, and every step brings you closer to the person you were born to be. Trust yourself, trust the process, and most importantly, trust that you are exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't feel that way right now. The road won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. Success isn't guaranteed, but growth is. And in the end, that's what life is about, becoming the best version of yourself and using that version to make a difference in the world. Don't just aspire to be great, aspire to inspire. Leave a mark that outlives you. Create a life that others look to for hope, courage, and inspiration. So rise every morning with purpose, knowing that each day is a new opportunity to build, to grow, and to move one step closer to your dreams. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for permission. Start today. Take the first step, fall forward, and watch how, little by little, your life begins to change. And one day, when you look back at everything you've been through, you'll see that the journey was the reward all along. The struggles didn't break you, they built you. The failures didn't stop you, they strengthened you. The dreams that once seemed so distant will be your reality, and you'll know in your heart that you earned every bit of it. So keep going, keep striving, keep falling forward, because the best is yet to come, and it all starts with the decision you make today.